Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Trove news series. In this series, I give you all the information that Trion give us, and I give it to you guys in one easy video. Now, they didn't show anything visually on their live stream, so I'm just going to leave up some random content of me probably like leveling my Neon Ninja or something in the background, so it's not going to have any relevance, but let's get into it. They only answered questions this week. They didn't have anything new to tell us besides what they answer in the questions, so it's going to go pretty quick. So the first thing what somebody asked was for corners, like a type of thing to lock your cornerstone down so that way you can't blow it up accidentally, and they said that is coming for sure, like it is 100% for sure coming. They just don't know when. There's no ET on it, and that's pretty cool. I've been wanting this for a long time because, you know, playing a Boom Ranger around a cornerstone is a very dangerous thing. Even playing like an Ice Age around your cornerstone, or a Dracolite, or, you know, a Candy Barb, a Neon Ninja, those are all very, very dangerous classes to play around a cornerstone. So that'd be pretty cool if they actually make it so you can't actually blow up your cornerstone when you need to, you know, kill a mob with your abilities without just holding down left click. So that's pretty cool. The next thing they said was a new world is coming with multiple new biomes. That is their current big project right now. So I think many people can put two and two together. Again, this is speculation. This isn't 100% for sure. This is just like, this is probably it. So they have already mentioned that the Dino class will be coming with a new biome. They said that, I know I mentioned that in a previous video before because that's what they've said in a previous live stream. So what this means is that they're probably going to be adding an entire new world. They didn't confirm it. Obviously, they were kind of beating around the bush, or I could just be taking the hint wrong. But this seems pretty likely because they said it's their current big project right now, and then when they mentioned the Dino class later on, they said that is the next big patch that's coming, is the Dino class with its new biome. So, since they mentioned that the Dino class is coming with a new biome, I would probably think that they're going to make kind of like a dinosaur world, where they'd have like the different biomes of like dinosaur content. Like if you watch a dinosaur movie, they got like jungles, they got volcanoes, they got like ice slates, they got like those elevated stone areas, and stuff like that, and caves and stuff like that. So they might actually be making a entire world that will be attached to this new class. So I think that's pretty cool because, again, the dinosaur world is pretty unique. Like, they have so many different biomes as shown in, you know, culture today, that I think it'd be pretty cool to have an entire world, not just a single biome attached to a class. It'd make the class a little bit more enticing, and it'll give the game a little bit more freshness. We've been going with the same biomes for a very long time now, and just adding a new biome, while it's not a new gameplay element, is still visually different, which can be a little stimulating when it comes to, you know, having fun in a video game. And it's been a long time since that's happened, so hopefully that's that's the case, and they go all out on this new world. The next thing is somebody asked for like a clover buff, or they mentioned like, is there going to be any new way to get more clovers in the current methods, you know, contests, clover tome, and the gem booster boxes, and they said they have no plans, and I for one do agree with this, even though I just showed off, you know, a mass clover extermination in one of my previous videos not too long ago. It is sort of easy. While clovers are harder to get than dust, you can farm an infinite amount of dust, and you cannot farm an infinite amount of clovers. You only get a specific amount per week, which is why I said do not craft horseshoes. There is still enough to get use out of them. Like, you get a few hundred every week. So I would say, you know, after a month, you'll get 1,000 clovers. I think if you keep around 1,000 clovers at all times, you're set. You don't really run out of 1,000 clovers. That's 1,000 tries. Especially if you main a class, it's going to be really hard to go through. So I personally don't feel like clovers need a buff. That's just my take on it. So I can agree to that. But, you know, some people might not have, you know, I don't know, patron or something, and they get a lot less clovers. So maybe they can find a medium ground for the people that don't have patron, and they don't have the tome, and they don't have, you know, high, you know, they don't go for contests and stuff like that. Maybe they just want to do dungeons all day, every day, and that's it. So maybe they can find a little medium ground to make everybody happy. But again, it is patron that they're trying to push right there. That is a tome that they sell in the store that they're trying to push right there, and stuff like that. That is, you know, gem booster boxes you can buy in bulk with real life money. So I don't think they will change it. Again, they said they have no plans, and, you know, I can agree, but I can see why some people might not have that, you know, couple hundred a week thing because they don't have a patron and all that. But moving on, they said they will finally be adding new Radiant and Stellar VFX. So we did it again, guys. I am like, Trion is being really good about listening to the community. Sometimes they listen to bad things like, you know, shadow buffs, but sometimes they listen to good things, which I feel like we've pushed a lot of good changes through. I'm not taking full credit, but I do feel like we have like a very good voice, I guess, because they do a lot of things that we suggest over here. So they are going to be adding new Radiant and Stellar visual effects in 2 weeks. It's actually coming soon, so that shows kind of like the relevance of our suggestion. And they said that they noticed the mod that had the huge spotlight to show off Radiant, Stellars, and Shadows. And they said now you won't have to use that mod, so they're probably taking something similar to that. So I'm glad for Mystic Lugia, the actual mod author that made that mod. And you know what, we did it again. We made a video, and then Scythe made a video, so it got a lot of attention. So that's pretty cool. That's, they take that into consideration. I know a lot of things in this game are made from mods, but most of the time they have to go through, like, a process and all that. So the last thing that they talked about that I felt was worth mentioning was the second stat rerolls. Now, I'm mentioning this because I get a lot of questions on when this is coming myself. I'm not a dev, so I always say I don't know whenever they feel like implementing it. So they said that it is coming. They just need to work on new tech for it to happen. They've already mentioned this before, but I've never said it in a video. So now you know, if you don't, keep up with the news without this video, it is coming. They just need to work on new tech. They've been saying that for a while though, so I don't know exactly when it will be coming, but it is coming. They said it might be a permanent thing. I don't know, because they said they're working on new tech for this, so I think it might actually be a permanent thing. So I know a lot of people are gonna have issues with that, but trust me, that's it's not really an issue if you can make a useless item into a perfect item. There's no bad thing about having a second stat. Yes, it's gonna take more tentacles. Go out and farm Flux for 10 minutes and then you're good. Like, seriously. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like, and I will see you guys next time.